All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Anime Brothers. We are your host, Disciple Dashni, Quiet Jams, and Ty Soulfly, coming at you live with another episode. Glad you're here kicking it with us. How was your
Yeah,
week, guys?
we
I
feel
suffered you. I
sure.
mean, I already know it's been rainy.
Oh my god, yo, that thunder last night. Oh my goodness, man.
Nonsense.
It was
Nonsense.
insanity.
How are we in the middle of July just being surrounded by thunderstorms?
Right?
It's sunny up
Nonsense.
here in Missouri.
That's screw you.
Yeah.
No one cares about you.
Nobody asked that question.
I'm just saying, you're over here talking. I figured I'd throw it out there.
Yo, it was
Yo,
like
you abandoned us.
monsoon. Yeah, exactly. It was a monsoon tropical thunderstorms last night. It was the craziest thing. I was like, yo, it was like you saw a flash of lightning and it was like outside the house, like that 0.5 seconds. Like, you're supposed to count that one Mississippi. I didn't even get to the whole one before it, but boom. I was like, oh
Yeah, ridiculous.
Damn.
Oh man.
Also, want to start off by saying R.I.P. to the legendary Bismarcky.
Yeah.
That one hurt. That hurt. He may have only had that one hit. But that was a classic hit. Legendary.
Whoa. Hold on. He was also in some movies. He was in Men in Black.
Men in Black too. I know.
Yeah.
Yo, that's one of my favorite scenes, like of that movie. And him and Will just beatboxing.
he was a strange character. He really was, but I did.
See, I can't beatbox. That was an awesome scene.
You can't beatbox?
Nah,
Nobody. No. You think you can
beatboxing is a lot harder.
Whoa,
Very difficult.
I'm not a professional beatboxer. I'm like lower level amateur.
No, I can't do it, especially on my mic without a pop filter. Like, nah, I'm not even gonna attempt that.
Nope.
Yeah, but he said he was just a friend. I do love that song.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah, it is classic right there, man. So he will be missed. I am mad that he didn't have more of a repertoire of songs that I know of.
No, but
Yeah,
still always have that one classic. Speaking of classics, let's talk about these latest chapters of Solo Leveling. Oh my goodness. Wow. Like I did a catch up. I did 156, 157, and 158. And yo, to find out that the Beast Monarch just strolled up in Korea, because the Beast Monarch, for anybody who hasn't been paying attention, you need to watch, you need to read Solo Leveling. Like the Beast Monarch, the Frost Monarch, and the Plague Monarch have all joined up together because they're trying to take out Sun Jin Woo. And they know he's in Korea. So they formed this big ass gate. I think they're I think they're the reason for that big ass gate around Korea.
most likely, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. So they jumped. So all of a sudden, the Beast Monarch is just running around, and that I don't know what was going through that B level hunter's head.
Oh, he thought he was
got bumped. Yeah, he was popping off hard, talking about all the Beast Monarch did was bump him. That's it. He's like, yo, you bump someone, you gotta apologize. I'm a B level hunter now. I'm not taking this kind of disrespect no more. Beast Hunter said, I bet. Turned around and bit his head off.
Yo, it's that entitlement, man. As soon as you get a little bit of a rank boost, you got that entitlement.
Turned around and bit his head off.
He didn't even get the rank boost because of like merit or anything. He got the rank boost because like people were like dropping out.
Yeah,
it wasn't even.
That's what made it even worse.
He wasn't even worse. Yo,
he thought he could pop up with the Beast Monarch. I'm just like, damn. Well, that's when keeping it real goes wrong.
Right. Those segments, I forgot about those.
Yo, that's when keeping it real goes wrong. You can pop up at the mouth, and no, you got eaten.
Can I just say, I love right before my boy Sung Jin Woo shows up to this fight. Like, okay. So in 156, he goes on the date. 157, it starts off with him going, so what do you want to do? Like, you want to get some breakfast or something? I'm like, breakfast? Oh hell no! Y'all spent the whole night. So when he was talking about like you want to go on that fun ride.
He brought it
on that fun ride.
Y'all stupid. You stupid.
Ain't no way he's just waking up for breakfast. All right, like y'all just getting up for breakfast.
When he said that though, didn't the drawings look like he was putting clothes back on?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And they were in the middle of the damn forest, so I don't know what kind of Tropic Thunder he was doing.
You know, they just had a peaceful sleep though, a nice little cuddle together.
Tropic Thunder.
Yo, man. I was like, this dude got swag. Like I knew from the chapter before he had real swag. Talking about you, my only friend.
Nah,
but
they were calling that dude as much as possibly can. Like, yo, where's Sun Jin-woo? This because Thomas Andre, he came through with the beast monitor. I started said, yo, I'm about to hunt all of y'all and eat you. Like without shame and hesitation. Like the dude, like he did what he did is do like that, like power up and he just like blew like 50 hunters into like window panes.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
But even during that, I think it was like a little bit before, right? So there was the Beast Monarch, Thomas, and then remember the Tiger guy?
Yeah. With
the
fist.
Did you see the way he got punked so badly?
Yo, he got sunned so bad. Because he lit up into his tiger form. All of a sudden, he saw the beast. You saw the beast standing over the tiger. I'm just like, man, you saw the whiteness fade back to orange. And he walked away. I was like, dang. My man didn't even touch you.
He said, when you're not even the prey. When you're not even the prey.
That was it. That was what he said.
Oh, man.
That was hurtful.
It's like, bro, you're not even part of this. Don't even worry about it.
Wow, that dude walked away. That's disheartening.
That was funny though, man. It's like, like how do you go from just being like the top? Remember when you first got introduced?
Yeah, he was top tier.
He was cream of the crop. You got to be scared of this dude. He's one of the best. Now it's like, nah, man, they ain't even about you. They don't care about you no more.
Yo, were they saying that Thomas was a fragment of light or a part? Because he like the Beast Monarch makes like, how could like this puny give him for a fragment of light? I was like, is he a fragment of light though?
I don't know. It was an interesting. It was an interesting thing that he said.
Wasn't it? So there was 4 fragments of light that those humans. Remember that great battle with the big dragon and all that stuff that they talked about previously?
Yeah.
During that battle, 4 fragments of light were broken and given to the humans, and that's
so
that's what the monarch.
Christopher was one, right?
Huh?
Christopher was one, and they killed him.
Yeah, they've been going around killing all the fragments of light.
And then the chairman, old man chairman, he was the other. He got.
Yes, that's right. So, that's right. Thomas Andre is one of them.
So, I guess Thomas Andre is the third.
I must have missed.
I wonder who's the fourth.
They haven't announced who the fourth one is.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm trying to think of it.
I feel bad for Beirut because like Thomas Andre and the Beast Monarch, they were going at it, they were trading blows a little bit, and then he was just like, "Who's this little imposter?" And he pulled up Beirut.
That wasn't Beirut. That was just an ant.
Oh, okay, that was just a regular ant.
That wasn't
yeah. That was just a random ant. I was like, nah, because this dude, whatever. He was like, oh wait, hold on, you got something on you.
Yeah, he plucked that ant like it was nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was Beirut.
Destroyed
And then I was like, no. Yeah. But then,
no, Beirut got frozen.
That's right. The whole army got frozen. But you get that like the dragon face come into the picture. I was like, what is happening? And I flipped back and forth a couple times. It's like, oh, this is the arrival. Like,
yeah.
Like the Jaws.
Even before that, was he Russian? I forget what he was.
Yeah, the Russian dude tried to come through.
Yeah.
He came in. He was like, it's a good way to die. And then how we started it, and then it slowly turned to what have I done? What am I doing?
Yeah. He's like, no matter what. He's like, even if I die here, it's not a meaningless death. He's like, I made the right choice. I made the right choice. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. And lo and behold, Jim Woo comes through.
He's like, oh, okay. So I'm on the good side. I'm on the right side. I love how the other monarchs do acknowledge finally that the shadow was the strongest. It's like,
they did.
They've been saying that though.
I didn't realize that. I feel like I hadn't heard that. I needed it expressly said to me.
Well, that's why they brought 3.
Yeah, that's why they brought 3 of them. And
like, how is a
they're
mere human?
they're tight that the humans using the power.
Yeah, it's like how is a mere human even tapping into this much of the Shadow Monarch's power? Like, whoa.
Like I need to see. They need to have a part where like Jinwoo actually has a conversation with the Shadow Monarch to be like, "Yo, why did?"
So
no, I mean like why did you choose? Like, why did you choose me? Because like they had that one segment way back when Jinwoo was talking to like the like creator of the game or whatever, and then Jinwoo they did the flashback and he told the story about the monarchs and whatnot. But I don't remember Jinwoo actually having a convo with the Shadow Monarch.
I don't think he actually talked to the Shadow
right.
Monarch himself. But I think he said that the Shadow Monarch didn't choose him. The game or originator chose him because
the originator chose
he passed it.
Well, the originator chose them to be like the vessel for the Shadow Monarch to come back. And then all of a sudden the Shadow Monarch was, and then it started that way. Then the Shadow Monarch was just like, he can have my power. Because it showed like when they were doing like a flashback or whatever, the Shadow Monarch just, his face suddenly just became Jinwoo's. And then all of a sudden Jinwoo came back and the creator was just like, huh? What's going on? The creator was popping off. He's like, "It's the birth of the new Shadow Monarch." Blah, blah, blah. And then Jinwoo came back. He's like, "Yo," he's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "How is this possible?"
No, I feel like the Shadow Monarch. I don't know why. I feel like
because he betrayed the other monarchs.
Yeah, I think he betrayed them again by letting him, but by not coming back. I think it was a bigger fu to be like, nah, man, I'm not even gonna fight you myself.
Which is why I want to know why. That was crazy. No, but honestly, like the way chapter 158 ended, yo, I was amped just because Jinwoo came back and then the Frost Monarch started talking. He's like, "You, I'm dead. Like I am definitely killing you at least. Like no matter what, you're like he's like no matter what, you're dying today."
Yeah, it's like the other two, I'll probably cut them up. Maybe they might be injured, but you
you
will die.
But he's the one who killed the chairman, right? So
exactly.
You getting it.
It's like no matter what happens today, even if I die, I'm killing you at the very least.
Said not you, not you, not you. You're cool. You're dead.
Yo, just the way they ended it like that, yo, that was so.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was sick.
He had that dagger. He had the Kamish dagger too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't think he didn't have that dagger the first time they fought.
No, he didn't. That's the gift
that was the gift that Thomas Andre gave him. Oh, I can't wait.
Now he's gonna use it to save his life.
I can't tell. Did the Frost Monarch realize that he was holding that dagger? I couldn't tell.
I don't know if he realized it, but he kind of like he didn't look pleased at the look son Jinwoo gave him.
Oh man, about to get my ass beat up. I don't like this. He gonna focus me.
Like he knows he's not strong enough. Like that's why he got the Beast Monarch and the Plague Monarch.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder what some of the battles. So obviously Jinwoo is gonna go after the Frost Monarch. Do you think Barrow's gonna go after the insect monarch?
I honestly don't think that any of the shadows themselves are strong enough to beat any of the actual monarchs.
I agree.
I don't think the shadows are strong enough. There's got to be a point where the shadows like reach a maximum strength. Actually, there is a maximum strength.
Yeah, they do have a max.
And it can't be monarch level. Like that don't make no sense.
Oh yeah, because so training once the gate opened, I remember Jinwoo said that Barrow, even though he was the strongest, he wasn't strong enough during that training.
Yeah, so maybe he'll like mess around with her because he can't die. So like, all right,
he'll just become
he just get beat up by the insect queen or whatever, and it's all good. And then he'll swap in. All right,
I think if anybody did something, it's probably gonna be whatever young Doc or whatever.
Oh, the most recent shadow he created.
Yeah, because remember that he took the shadow from old dude's brother.
Yeah, S-class, the S-class.
Yeah,
hunter, S-class.
Comes like when you just made a spirit of the hunter, then and he was a pretty like strong dude to begin with. If he can like keep raised upon that level as a shadow, he might be able to do some work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did put his face in there. He got like the half skull or whatever now.
Yeah,
he got
he got frozen though. Like they all got frozen.
I don't think
I don't think they're
problem.
staying. I don't think they're staying frozen.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was just like, He's like, yeah, your shadows can do anything in this prison. I'm just like, we'll see about that.
All right. It's like, all right, well, maybe I just unsummon them and resummon them. What do you want me to do?
Oh, you know what might happen?
Ooh, what?
I think Daddy Darius might come and join the fight.
That's what I was also thinking.
Oh, his
man.
dad,
I
yeah.
think
because
I think his dad might come and join the fight.
because we can't hear anything about him. I'm so mad. Like if this was an anime, at some point we would have actually like, you know, segued into like what the dad story is. But like we heard about the dad like way early, and then like we got like a one blip early, like a little bit later. We haven't heard from him since.
Well, all right.
Exactly.
So if you guys go back a couple of chapters, right? It was a sister and a mom in the house, and the sister said to the mom, "We should leave because the gate is open." And then her mom tells her to do something, and she goes into the closet and she sees someone, and then we never talk about that part ever again.
In the closet?
I don't know if it was the closet or the next room. I don't know, but she leaves the kitchen with her mom to go get something that her mom told her to go get.
I thought that was a shadow warrior, but that actually might have been the dad.
Yeah. But they never talked about it. It was just like she saw someone and they just moved to the next scene and never came back to it.
Now, do you think the family's like happy or mad about the dad? Because I feel like the mom has like a little bit of resentment. Like the dad like he just never came back. So
he couldn't. He was trapped.
Yeah. I mean, but she also didn't like him being a hunter to begin with, though.
No, she didn't want him to be a hunter, but he had no other means of making money.
Yeah, it might be time to develop a job skill, bro. I'm just saying.
It wasn't about that life.
I guess not.
I mean, we all know Jim Woo said if the guy is actually his dad and not a monster, anyone who touches him, he killing them too. Like the boy be putting out death threats. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, I like that mentality. Keep that energy. It's like, oh, all right. So if he is my dad and he's like, y'all want me to fight him? No. I'm killing every one of y'all. That's a check you can take to the bank. Cash.
Oh my goodness, his death notes. Like, all right, so he pretty much he sent a death note to the entire Hunter Association. He sent a death note, and he actually fell through on it, killing the dude who touched his boy. We just talked about it too. I forgot his name.
Was it Thomas Andre?
No. The dude that Thomas came to get, but he got killed.
Oh yeah. I forget his name.
Sorry. He put a death note and succeeded on that, so all the back.
You thought okay? You keep saying death note, death threat,
death note. It don't matter.
I mean,
it makes it. We're discussing anime, and you say death
it makes
note,
a big difference.
A big difference.
Whatever pops off in my mouth comes out.
What?
But anyways, all I'm saying is
excited.
My boy is ill. I'm about it. I've been telling you guys about Jim Woo since I started reading Solo Leveling.
I'm just saying, I'm just gonna take credit because I told y'all to read Solo Leveling. That's right. That's right.
Now hurry up and read My Hero.
I know.
Yo. Actually, this is new manga that just came out, and I was reading it 2 weeks ago. Hold up, let me get it before I start talking about it. You guys can talk about something else until I find it.
All right. So yeah, all right. So what I've been reading a bunch of manhwas. You already found it?
Yep.
All right.
It's called Nero, Way of the Martial Artist.
Okay.
It's only 2 chapters because it just started.
Okay.
But it's pretty fire. And once again, I've soaked myself into the story.
Soaked?
I made that word up. I've installed.
You really did. You really did. That's not a word. That is not a word. Not even close.
Oh, yo, please define soaked. Like
no, we are not that kind of a show. I don't want to
kind of get it.
Nah. Because it's a manga, so it's print, so soak, like ink. So I soaked myself in. That's how that came about.
See, that didn't make it better.
No, that definitely could have. You could have definitely been like, I just dove right in and got soaked.
Let's stop saying soaked. Let's stop saying soaked. I guess it's not making it better. Really not making it better.
All right. I do like what's the concept? Give me chapter 1.
Young boy, he grows up with his grandpa. His grandpa teaches him martial artists, and like he's just the way of the ninja. And his grandpa just one day disappears. Like he goes out for food, typical, and then never comes back. He doesn't know why. Something's happened. I think he was attacked by other ninjas. But anyways, 3 years goes by, and obviously his grandpa still hasn't come back. So he's in high school now, and he really can't make friends with anyone because it's a regular high school and no one else has like done martial arts. So he tries to bond with people, but they all play regular sports and stuff, and he can't really get along with them. Not that he hates them, but he just can't get, he can't play other sports. He likes martial arts. And then one day, a girl, she's in trouble. So he's walking by, and he sees her, she's in trouble. So he goes and saves her. And then he chases off the people that were attacking her. And she ends up finding out where he lives and goes to his place. And she finds him, not to thank him, but she actually attacks him. And then they fight. And then she's like, his grandpa taught her martial arts, and so they build like some kind of bond. And then she takes him to her high school, which is a martial arts high school, and that's chapter 1. I don't know what happened to the grandpa. I still want to know. I think he was kidnapped, but
by the Foot Clan. sorry, the Ninja Turtles. All right. That sounds respectable.
Yeah. So I don't know what's gonna turn. There's no powers though. So
yeah. So all right.
That's
so the
fine.
one
It doesn't need to be just straight martial arts.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you just don't need the powers. But like I literally, like I took an entire week and I read 91 chapters of it's called the Great Mage Returns After 4,000 Years. And like I like this dude because he does have powers, and like this dude, all right, so the very first chapter of this thing, this guy like takes a bunch of pills, like, and he basically kills himself. And like this guy's like, all right, well, I can take over your body, and like he like inherits his like pain and everything like that. And so he comes back after 4,000 years of being trapped in basically hell, like just darkness and like quiet. And this dude is like, wow, so this guy like committed suicide. And so he goes to school with these kids. He's like, these are the ones who did it to you. All right. And this motherfucker is completely ruthless. I love it, because he's in this kid's body. And this guy's like, all right, so we're gonna do we have a tournament today, like a teaching class. Want to treat it like a real exercise. This kid was really untalented, and so like the guy goes like, so what first I'm gonna shatter your vocal cords so you can't scream, and then I'm gonna cut off your hands so you can't. This is the guy who doesn't know that guy's been changed yet. I'm gonna cut off your hands so you can't tap out. So this is a real battle. You ain't never walking again. So that's what he told him, right? That's what the kid like heard the day before. She was like, I don't even want to do that. He tapped out. That's why he took all those pills. A bunch of other things happened for him. So this dude is like, all right. So the thing starts, and first thing he does is shoots a missile at this guy's throat so he can't say anything. And then he just beats him up. And he goes, what do you think? I wasn't really gonna do anything to you. And he's like, the guy's like sitting there thinking because he can't speak. Like, oh, this guy's really gonna kill me. What's going on? He's like, nah, man, I'm just gonna like, mess up your leg a little bit. So he sends a missile straight to his leg, boom, cracks his femur. And he's like, all right, yeah. He's like, I told you I was gonna mess with your legs. I'm all done now. He goes, wait a minute, you have 2 legs. And so he fucks up the other one. I was like, woo, boy. Oh man, but yeah, it's like he has several things like that throughout the novel, and I am enjoying his just like cutthroat nature. It's amazing. He's the dark hero I've always wanted.
Wait, so y'all caught up on One Punch?
No,
I am.
Wait, yeah, you're talking about manga again. Damn it, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I've been in Korea too long.
You can't do One Punch.
No, so I just want to go back to that that manhwa you were just talking about, Jamil.
Yeah.
So the soul takes over the body, so it's no longer that person.
Yeah, no, he inherits his memories, but he doesn't inherits like his feelings or anything like that. So that guy is gone.
But the new soul.
Yeah, the new soul is the great mage, basically, who knows all these like techniques and stuff like that. And so like this kid is like, he starts at like, so there's 1 to 9 stars of maging, right? So like this kid's like 1 star. This guy, like the first day he's in the body, gets to 5 stars. Because like, you know, he has this technique like, oh, I have to cleanse the blood, and so he vomits out a bunch of blood and he gets to 5 stars. This guy he's fighting is a 3-star mage, so it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, nah, I'm definitely gonna murder this kid. And he's like, no, you will not. You will absolutely not. So that's yeah, it's a very unfair kind of guy. Yeah, read it. It's quick. He's actually really quick chapters. I read Omniscient Reader, and that's like 86 chapters, but it's like long reading, really long, wordy reading. So that wasn't quick. That was like 2 weeks. Yeah,
but we could talk One Punch.
How we gonna talk One Punch when you ain't seen it? When you ain't read it,
You ain't read it,
right? I mean, I haven't. Yeah, I like One Punch though. I'm totally about listening to the story because it's not gonna not make me watch it or read it.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do this with the arc, because like this arc has been going on for forever. They just make this the whole season. I think this is probably gonna be like a good season 4, maybe even 5.
So what's going on right now? This is it's
they're still fighting.
Like people are dying.
Yeah,
people are dying.
Not any like the main heroes, but some of the heroes are actually like dying.
Yo, Tank Top Man pretty much was on the verge of death.
And he's getting healed. Yeah, Tank Top Master.
Yeah, Tank Top Master.
Oh, Tank Top. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Tank Top Master got wrecked, but now
wrecked, bro.
What's the Fubiki's holding Blizzard is healing him.
Yeah. All right, so fine. He's getting heals. But what about those legendary swordmen? They all just got murked.
Yeah, none of those were the main ones though.
I'm just saying.
Because Kamikaze is still there. I saw his other like henchmen or like his other teams, like, but the swordsman ranked above him who we didn't know about. Yeah, they're getting murked.
Yo, and then right as dude as half his body was literally turned to acid.
I said, yeah.
And he's like,
just took that blast.
Yeah, he took that blast. And then like on his way to dying, he's like, here's one of the mystical swords.
Yeah, he gave Kamikaze a new one of the new like mystical swords, the Sun Blade.
Yeah.
So now he has to find the Moon Blade.
Yep. Oh yeah, so they come together. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Yo, I'm just saying, like the swordsman, Kamikaze, he might be one of the ones that come out and like steps up and becomes like an actual like legendary person.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, like we already witnessed that the other swords don't do anything against that monster.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
They really get melted.
This sounds so wild, having no context at all. I'm just like,
it's crazy.
Oh my god!
Child Emperor finally got saved by a Peru prisoner. Yep. He was like, "Oh, let me give you a hug." He's like, "Nah, no thanks." He's like, "I'm good."
It's like, "Thanks for saving me, but I don't need a hug." Yo, bro's like, "Bring it in, express your love."
Oh, they need to go back to fight Bang and Garu. That's a fight I need to see. They need to go back to that fight.
The fight, I don't know
because Garu's now leveled up.
I don't know.
Bang's definitely not winning. Bang might be like the first one of like the main type people who could die.
Yeah, because Garu's like on a one. I don't even think he can talk anymore. He's just full on like.
He's got the armor clad, and he might be like the god level demon type now.
Yeah, but like think about all the other demons, they can at least speak. He doesn't speak. He's like a straight up beast. Like he doesn't. Yeah. It's crazy. But anyway, that battle.
And the way he mastered that, he mastered Bang's technique just by glancing.
Yep.
And copied it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that's a fight. They need to go back to that fight. Yo, this dude freaking Dark Shine. That dude got beat.
Yeah, he did.
Instantly.
Yo, and then at the end of the last chapter that I read, the two monsters now are fighting each other because they hate each other. Like, I don't know what happened there.
No, so what happened was freaking the acid dude, ugly monster or whatever. He kept trying to feast on people, and they're like, yo, relax, like don't you dare come after us. And so he kept eating. So then he's like, he didn't like that the sperm dude was talking, that the sperm guys were talking back to him. So he starts vomiting all over the sperm people. And so the sperm monster got real pissed off. So like, you know what? Let's just fuse like no, all the heroes are kind of weakened. Now it's time. So all the sperm guys fuse together to create golden sperm. Like, yeah, that was his name.
Horrible.
So, yeah, that was his name, golden sperm.
That's what.
And so, like golden sperm, he's like this big muscular guy, and he's straight up shiny gold, which is why Dark Shine got beat so easily. He's like, we got a villain whose muscles are bigger than mine, and he's shinier too.
Yo,
like how could I be so inferior? I was like, oh my gosh, like this is your weakness. You're so insecure, and so he got beat instantly. Yeah, but then Golden Sperm was going after, he was fighting Ugly Monster, so they were going back and forth, and all of a sudden, the I think it's the vampire guy who brought them out in the first place was just like, yeah, this is annoying. So he shot up Ugly Monster and put holes in him. Which is weird because my man's just a blob, so you think the thing would just like form back up, but they didn't. So Ugly Monster got hurt and was just like, "Yo, I'm walking away." So while he's walking away, my man just kept talking shit, which is funny. He's like, "Yo, you got your ass beat. Why you still running your mouth?" And so Golden Brim was about to finish him off, and then the vampire dude was just like, "Nah." He's like, "Yo, just leave him." He's like he'll keep coming back, and if you keep beating him more and more times, like you'll beat their spirit out of him until they just become like a slave. He's like, wouldn't that be more fun? Yeah, and so they're like, Ugly Monster's walking away, and like the little sperm guys are still following him. And then I think it was Zombie Man showed up with the bat, or was that is that a different guy?
Let me hold on. Password.
Is his name Metal Bat?
The hero who has the one with the bat's actually called Metal Bat.
Yeah, so Metal Bat finally joins the fray, and he kills off some of the little sperm that were following Ugly Monster. So he's like, "Oh crap! I forgot to ask him anything about the monster motivation or what's going on." So he kills them. They're my favorite part. The way it ends, my boy comes back into the fray. King. They finally show King coming up with some robot. He goes, "Why the hell is everybody always leaving me alone?" And they do a flashback of when the dude was just like, "Yo," it's like, "All right, King." He's like, "I'm gonna go to this side. King, you can go handle everything over here." And so King's walking, and they flash to a panel where you see Demon Cyborg. This dude has no body whatsoever. It's just a torso and his head, and he has a tornado. Like he's grabbing her by his mouth because they're both hurt and they've exhausted all their powers. And then they're surrounded by a bunch of little sperm men, and they're about to get attacked. And all of a sudden, they're like, "Yo, what's that sound?" And then you see King standing on top of the rocks with the thud all around him because he's doing the engine, the King's engine. And so that's how it ends. I'm just like, okay, King's here. King's about to finally make a stand. The GOAT who has no power.
He's about to get killed himself.
Yo. Honestly, I think this is when Saitama and Flashy Flash come back because Blast took him somewhere.
Yeah.
And then Saitama hasn't joined this fight at all.
No, that's just pissing me off. Like, we saw glimpses of him, and then it's been like chapters since we've seen Saitama. Like,
I think they were trying to find a way to show like this is what the heroes can do on their own, but also it's just like they're kind of getting murked.
Yeah, but a question here is like, as the entire manga and anime has gone on, none of the heroes actually ever see Saitama use his real power. So does he save everyone and no one knows how they get saved? Like, how's that happen?
That's usually the point. Like, people think he's a fraud, and so like he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the spaceship. I'll handle it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." It's like, how? We never seen you do it, but like things just get done. We don't know. So maybe he thinks they have like, maybe they think he has like talk no jutsu. Like, yo, he's talked him off the ledge. Everything's cool.
Yeah. I just can't wait. I want to see what King does because we know he has no abilities. We know he does it. That made me smile. Seeing King come back and hearing that King's engine.
I actually have not read that one. I think
that's the latest one.
I think that one comes out later today for me because whatever I use, I don't see new updates until 12 noon.
You got
that's directly from Viz.
Yeah,
that's probably mine.
Yeah,
it's weird depending on the manga because sometimes Viz will put out My Hero stuff or Boruto stuff before I get it on my app as well.
That's interesting.
Oh, did you see the leaks for Super?
Oh, Vegeta?
Vegeta's God of Destruction form.
New Super Saiyan form.
I did hear that.
But more even Super Saiyan, God of Destruction. He's purple. Like he's got the
color. He's purple?
His hair, They showed the color. They showed the color markup. His hair is purple and he has purple aura like Beerus.
Wow.
I'm excited about that. I've seen or read anything about Super, but I like following the hero progression. I'm not sure if he's still gonna be a hero because God of Destruction don't sound good.
I mean, as is like he has the God of Destruction power, and then Goku masters Ultra Instinct like the angels. So yeah, Vegeta's the God of Destruction, and Goku will be the angel.
I heard also in the most recent chapter he is using Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct at the same time, apparently. So that's the thing. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
He's getting training from Wiz. But also, even with this new power, I still don't think they were gonna make Vegeta win because it's Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't defeat big bads.
That's true.
that's just how it goes.
So here's a question I've always been wondering. Right. So they had the Broly movie, and Goku basically makes friends with Broly. Why is Broly not in Super like helping? I feel like
Broly's still doing his own thing. He's still uncivilized.
But I'm just saying the way they ended the movie. I know he's uncivilized, but the way they made the movie, it was like, oh, we just made a new friend. Like he was a villain. Vegeta was a villain. Now he's a friend. Now he's a I guess a hero.
I still don't think he's a friend. It's just like, all right, yo, we need to let you need to calm down, learn how to like be gentle. Like we're gonna let you do that on your own. Or if you want to spar again, we can do that. But I ain't trying to have like, yo, let's team up with Broly, expecting to follow directions.
Yeah, nah, he's too swole for all that.
No, I'm just saying, like, you not even follow directions. You just point and be like, that's the dude you need to beat up. Anything else, whatever you do in between, we don't care. You just have your end goal is to beat that dude.
You want him to be the Hulk on the Avengers?
Yeah.
You think so, right? But not. He'll go Hulk, but he'll go Hulk on anybody in his way.
Yeah, nah. The sun's getting low, big guy. It's time to settle on down.
Right?
No, man.
Hey,
you got any final thoughts?
I mean, I'm excited. Like the way, like so far, like catching up on this manga, the way the direction is going, I'm loving it.
Me too. And I'm gonna read that Great Mage because I look.
All right. Yeah, I mean it's fun. I liked it.
And I read the summary after you were explaining.
Oh, you did. Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. I was gonna ask where you guys reading My Hero at. That's it.
I read on Viz.
Okay.
All right. Depending on if I either use my Manga app or I do it on Viz.
All right. Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to another episode of Anime Brothers. Follow us on our socials at Anime Brothers on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Next week, we're coming at you with the best animes that should have a prequel or a sequel. All right. Thank you for watching. And peace. We'll see you next week.
Peace out. Annie out.